What about the Christians there, and what is happening to them?
Well, one of the things I wanted to do with the book was to sort of highlight that there are Muslims coming to faith in Jesus Christ, but under extraordinary circumstances. But it's not fiction, it's real.
Yeah.
And what Pastor Abedini's story tells us is that this is a very serious crackdown that the Iranian regime is making, not just on Christians generally, but they're trying to crack down primarily on the pastors, believing that if they can crack this system of, especially of house churches, that they'll be able to rip up and destroy these networks and try to crush Christianity. But the Lord is showing the people of Iran that Shia radical Islam in its purest form, as it's practiced, is not the answer. And I think this is creating the perfect storm of conditions for Muslims to look elsewhere for hope, for truth, and many are coming to Christ as a result. So we need to, the Lord never tells us to pray that people aren't persecuted, though I do pray that. But the main thing is to pray that they have boldness and courage and strength, and that we come alongside them and help them and their widows and and others as they go through it.
Now, one of the main characters in your book, Damascus Countdown, is the Mahdi,
Yeah.
the 12th Imam.
Right.
Who is the 12th Imam, and why should we be concerned?
Well, the 12th Imam is the Shia Muslim version of the Messiah. Jesus himself said in Matthew 24 that false messiahs would come in the last days. So the Shias are convinced that somebody's coming soon to rule the world.
Do you think he's alive today?
Well, I don't know if this person will emerge, but I think, yes, it is possible that we're going to see someone emerge in these next few months or years that claims to be and is accepted to be this Shia Messiah.
And what will that mean for the Middle East?
Chaos, carnage, bloodshed, more persecution, and yet the Lord God is sovereign. And if he allows a false Messiah to come, he will move his Spirit also to bring people into his kingdom, as he's doing already.
Damascus is almost in ruins. Biblical prophecy, Isaiah 17, says it will be in ruins. Are we seeing a fulfillment of that prophecy in Syria today?
It's early to say that yet, Gary, but we're seeing, the implosion of the Syria as we've known it. I mean, I think we're at this point, 90,000 people are dead, murdered in Syria.
A million
refugees, and those are the ones that have been registered and counted. Many more are on the run.
And many of them are Christians as well. What can we do for the Christians? What should we be doing?
We need to start with praying for them, that they would have strength and courage. But we can't just pray for them. We need to provide encouragement. We need to provide food, clothing, medical supplies, anything we can do to strengthen our brothers and sisters so that they can, take care of themselves, but also that they can be a light in that intense darkness. And we need to pray that with satellite television, radio, and on-the-ground proclamation of the gospel, distribution of Bibles and so forth, the Jesus film, that the gospel, the hope of Christ can be spread at a time where people are more willing to listen and have a need for it than they ever have in their lives.
Well, Joel Rosenberg, an amazing book, number 3 in the series, Damascus Countdown. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Gary.
God
Appreciate
bless
it. Good to you. God bless you.